Hello there. We are live October 17th, 2020. We are in, yes, we're live. Okay. Okay, yes. We are live for our Birdcast tonight, October 17th, 2020. Um, we are at the height of migration this month. As you can see, if you've been out birding lately, there are quite a few different species around in the Florida Keys. I mean, there is a huge variety of birds right now. We've got buntings and phoebes and songbirds and all different kinds, and warblers and hawks and falcons. We've got everything, everything, everything. So let's get started with the live migration maps. So this was last night, October 16th, the night of October 16th. As you can see, quite a heavy migration coming through Florida, coming through the Gulf Coast and all of that. Um, definitely a lot of birds. As you can see, this was like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. There was even still some coming through 8, 9 a.m. So there's a lot of activity going on right now. And let's check out for tonight. Yeah, heavy activity. So lots and lots of birds to see right now. Let's see. Yeah, especially this week. Last weekend was going to be your best weekend to see hawks and falcons and all those kind of raptors and birds of prey. So we'll talk a little bit about that. So yeah, this is the 15th. So I mean, pretty much every night lately, there's been a lot of activity coming through here, and you're going to see that through the end of this month into November, and then it'll kind of trail off, and whatever birds are here in the Keys to stay. Oh yeah, look at that, that was the 14th. Yeah, so yeah, quite a bit going on. So yeah, you'll see by November-ish, whoever is going to be staying and wintering here is going to be wintering here, and you won't see as much actual, like, migration going on. But a lot of birds that have migrated have already decided, to stay here for the winter. Some go to the Caribbean, some go to South America, but a lot of them, don't be surprised, they stay here. So you'll still see warblers throughout the winter. You'll still see a lot of hawks and birds of prey. They do winter here and stuff like that. So let's check out Ebird for Monroe County. And all right, so those are my birds in the background making noises. So, all right, so let's take a look at last seen. I mean, we kind of know, okay, look at all these different kinds of migratory hawks. Baby bird. Okay, thank you for your song. Yep, we're talking about birds. He wants to be a part of it. So, northern harrier, sharp-shinned hawk, red-shouldered hawk, kingfishers are around, American kestrel, Merlin. I've seen these. I saw a northern harrier. I've actually seen a lot of that this week. Peregrine falcons, gnatcatchers are around, gray catbirds. I did see one of these the other day. Ovenbird, northern water thrush. I've seen these. Black and white warbler, common yellowthroat, Cape May warbler, northern parula, palm warbler, prairie warbler. Lots of these. Okay, look at this blue grosbeak. Okay, there's been a lot of these buntings and all of that around. So this is what they look like. This is you've probably seen the brown ones, not these, because it's different during the breeding season. Or you might have seen these because it's non-breeding right now. These are the blue grosbeaks. And then the indigo buntings. Hold on, I've seen those. I've seen the female indigo bunting. So they're not going to look like this right now. In non-breeding, they're going to look like this. The males are going to look like this, and the females are going to look like this. He does not want to stop. Baby bird! Hey, Bird, that's enough. Sorry. Yep, he wants to be a part of it. So, yeah, this is what the females look like, and then this is the males in non-breeding. So I have seen these around. I did get a couple of pictures. I want to see them like this, but yeah, that's more in the breeding season. So, all right, yeah, these are around right now. Indigo buntings, white crowned pigeons. I saw some of these. Brown pelicans, those are always kind of around. Red starts, broadwing hawk, black-throated blue warblers, yellow-throated warblers, summer tanager, scarlet tanager, everything. Blue, ruby-throated hummingbird. I saw one of those this week, but I did not get a picture. It was right in front of my window, and then he just buzzed off. That's what they do. So, let's see. Yeah, so I mean, all kinds of migratory birds right now. Eastern wood pewee. I saw one of these. I actually have a picture of this guy. I thought it was some kind of a flycatcher at first, but it was a wood pewee. So these are around right now. Let's see, white-eyed vireo, yellow-throated vireo. Oh, sorry guys, it's been a long day. Red-eyed vireo, Swains and thrush. I saw one of these last year. I haven't seen one yet this year though. I was lucky enough to get a shot of one last year. Alright, let's see what else we have. Red-legged thrush. Oh, I've heard about this. This is actually a bird. Yep, Key West Botanical Gardens. This is actually a bird that is not native to Florida, but apparently comes from the Bahamas, and it has been seen around lately in Key West near the Botanical Gardens. So I haven't seen this guy yet, but if you're in the Lower Keys or if you're in Key West, it might do some good to pop in the Botanical Gardens and see if you find it. This is not something that you're going to see very often, so this is one of those kind of out of area birds. So could have been blown in from all the tropical storms we've been having or whatever. Who knows? Worm-eating warbler. I saw this one. Blue-winged warbler. I haven't seen this one. I would like to see one though. Tennessee warbler. I have not seen one of these. Maybe. Maybe. I might have seen one. Maybe. Not 100% sure. But these are cool. You don't see these super often. What else do we have here? Magnolia Warbler. Okay, so they usually don't look like this right now. Right now, let's see. I saw this one. Yeah, I've seen a couple of these, and I saw these last year too. This one that looks like this. I haven't seen the one. I haven't seen them that they look like that, but I've seen them where they look like this one here. So let's see what else has been around. Blackpaw Warbler. I have not seen Blackpaw Warblers in the Keys in the fall, but this one it looks like they saw them in Key West. So that's possible that they stopped off there because they usually don't stop off in Florida on their way down in the fall. Eastern Phoebe. This was also in Key West. I saw these in spring and in fall, spring, fall. I haven't seen them yet this year where I'm at in the new house, but probably will see one because I always do see at least one of these guys. But these are around. Let's see, what else is a migrant? Northern rough-winged swallow. I have not seen that one. Chestnut-sided warbler, bay-breasted warbler. These are all at Fort Zach. These are cool. I haven't seen these. Let's see. Chestnut-sided warbler. These are not ones that you see very often. So these would be really cool to see. Maybe stop by Fort Zach if you're in the area. So black-throated green. That's another one you don't see very often. I've only seen one of these in my lifetime, and it was last spring. So yeah, lots of warblers at Fort Zach also. hawks and stuff like that, you're gonna see at Fort Zach right now. So it's actually a good spot, and curry hammock as well for the hawks. So we'll take a look. We took a look at that here. Let me go back up. Let's see what have the highest counts. Bahama Swallow. I haven't seen this one. Oh yeah, this is the one they're saying they've seen at Curry Hammock. This one is not one that we see very often. This is a rare one. So let me know if you guys have seen any of these. And Alder Flycatcher. Oh, at Key Largo Hammock. Let's see. I haven't seen this one. This is another one that you don't see that often. Alder Flycatcher. Long-tailed jager. Ooh, that's a nice one. I haven't seen one of these. Yeah, so this sounds like there's some cool ones out there. Okay, so let's take a look at what I've been seeing this week. Move this on over. All right, so we've got a nice dragonfly here. Okay, this was me trying to get a photo of some indigo bunting behind all this grassy stuff. I finally did get a good picture, but it's in a couple of pictures down. So, this is a cool dragonfly. Okay, so this is a painted bunting. This is a male. I have a better photo here. Okay, so this is a male painted bunting. You see the nice bright red, blue, yellow, green. It looks like it got colored with a crayon box. So, and then the female is like a more of a green or yellowy green color. So this is the male and this is the female. I have some better pictures. Here we go. Yeah, this is the female, and then you see the male kind of in the background here. Excuse me. So this is some northern parulas. I've seen a lot of northern parulas. This is a nice cardinal. Many have seemed to have found my feeder. Finally in the new house. Okay, northern parula. A lot of these, a lot of parulas this week. Black and white warbler. These are always fun. Okay, so this is the female indigo bunting. So really cool. I saw these last year only for about a week or a couple of days, and then that was that. So I don't know how long they'll stick around for. This is the female painted bunting. This is the I posted these earlier this week. I think on Friday. Floof, the floof looked like a miniature Quaker parrot. This is the Eastern wood pewee. So this one right here, I have a little bit better picture a little bit later on, but the Eastern wood pewee. I thought it was a flycatcher at first, but they look kind of similar, but this definitely Eastern wood pewee. And we've got some more parulas, black and white warbler. We've got a nice male cardinal. This is some kind of a moth butterfly. I'm not 100% sure what kind. I'll have to look in my reference guide, but I'll be posting it when I find out what kind it is. Okay, this was a female common yellowthroat. I found these around the same area that I found the buntings. They were all in this grassy field area, and they were eating the little grains. So this was really cool. I thought, I don't know what kind this is either, but I'm gonna find out and post it. But this is really cool looking, whatever this is. Male common yellowthroat. This one was cool. We've got a bunch of male redstarts here. Here we go, a male. You see the patch around the eye. They'll have the full little black eye mask by spring. And a gnatcatcher. These are always fun, how they buzz around and their little noises. They're quite vocal lately. And another nice male American redstart. female contorting in all kinds of interesting poses here. Um, and this is a blue jay with his proud peanut. This is the tail fan of the American redstart female, or maybe first fall male. Another male redstart. Lots and lots of these around lately. Oh, this is I believe this is a Merlin or maybe a juvenile peregrine, but I think there he goes again. He wants to help me do my birdcast. Um, so yeah, I haven't figured out yet whether this is like a juvenile peregrine or a Merlin, because there is a Merlin that has been around the neighborhood quite often. So, um, but I'll find out and identify him for sure. Okay, here's those buntings again. Behind this, see, this is what I'm talking about. They were eating this. They were eating this little seedy, grassy looking stuff. So you can kind of see this stuff. They like this stuff. So if you want to find them, you can look in for these kind of plants. My birds are off the chain. Yeah, you can look for these kind of little plants and stuff like that. So, and I think this is a Magnolia Warbler, I think, or maybe a prairie. Yes, it looked kind of grayish, but I'm not 100%. This is a female prairie warbler. This is a male common yellowthroat. And they got see the black right there, and then the brownish on top. We've got another redstart. Lots of redstarts this past couple of weeks. Lots of them. Here's another female. Oh, this looks like a juvenile male. Oh, this was fun. This is when they were all up in the trash can. Look at this. They were just all up in this trash can. They were diving down in the trash can, and it was the flies. They were trying to get the flies. I've seen them do this with dead fish on the side of the road. I've seen them do this. Anything that attracts flies, they love it. They'll go in and grab the flies. So I took a video of them just diving down into the trash can. It was so funny. There was three of them fighting over the trash can flies. It was so cute. There we are with that. Yeah, this is a bad picture of a female black-throated blue warbler. I couldn't get a good shot of this one. This one has been elusive for me this year. And there she is on the trash can again. No, not common yellowthroat. Yellow-throated warbler in a coconut palm. You'll find these often in a coconut palm. And also Cape May warblers. You'll find them in a coconut palm. And palm warblers, hence the name, you can sometimes find in a coconut palm. So this looks like a female for sure, female redstart. Oh, here she grabbed this dragonfly, and she just tore it up. Like, you can see it here as she just swallowing it down. It's kind of gruesome for the dragonfly, but yeah, and then she caught another one. So yep, they love catching dragonflies and regular flies. I think they're so pretty. I love redstarts, and I love the little tail fan that they do. This is a cool plant that I found. I haven't figured out what it is yet. A little ladybug friend. And this is that same eastern wood pewee. So you can see it a little bit better here. You can see how it has the gray up top and the white on the chest. You can kind of see it better here. If you compare it with, let's see, Ebird. Let's see here. It doesn't want to go back. Alright, it's taking too long. We're not going to wait for that. Okay, and then a palm warbler, you see they're doing the, you can always identify the palm warbler by, the tail bob. So he's doing the tail bob here. White crowned pigeon. These are cool. Red starts. Okay, this is a red-eyed vireo. Really cool looking Vireo here, red-eyed Vireo. Their eye is actually red. You can't see it right here, but their eye is actually red. Perula, Perula, baby iguana, another iguana. These are actually baby gallinules. I saw these a few weeks ago, and they're a little bit bigger now, so I thought these were cool. This is a black and white warbler, um, male American redstart, doing the tail fan up next, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice one of the tail fan. They do that to stir up bugs, so it's kind of cool. They flit around back and forth. This is a cool guy. This is the male blue agama. You find a lot of these in Homestead or at the gas station in Key Largo. You find a lot of these. So these are always cool to see. And we've got a little green heron, American kestrel. This is at Southern Glades area near the Everglades. This is me. Okay, so this area back here, so this is the road that takes you to the Everglades. This is where I find a lot of cool stuff. This road is the main road into the Everglades. If you were to keep going straight down this road, you would get into the Everglades. But this whole road back here, you can find flycatchers, hawks, warblers. You can find all kind of stuff back here in these areas on these power lines and on the barbed wires. All kinds of, hawks and everything back here. So it's a really good spot to try if you're in the Upper Keys or if you get up toward the Everglades area. This area is where I find scissortail flycatchers around the beginning of November. So I'll be looking for those. A nice Gulf fritillary. Me and my daughter at the Everglades. We're doing our thing. Okay, so this was a really cool find. This is actually a great blue heron white morph. So you can tell from the bill, it's a little bit bluish, lighter colored, and then the legs, you can see the yellow legs as he's flying away. So that's what indicates this great white, I'd say great white heron, great blue heron white morph versus a great white egret. So the legs for the egret are going to be black, and then this one is it's yellow, so you can tell by the bill too. So it just looks different. See, here he is right here. Really cool. You can see them both next to each other and you can tell it's different. You'll find these in the Everglades and in the Keys, but you can find them in the Everglades, every so often. This is a palm warbler, a little blue heron. Got some nice wading birds. This one had an itch. He was scratching. I thought he looked cute. Oh, is that the end? No. I guess it is. Okay, that's the end of that one. Okay, so I also have for you guys. Okay, so we've got some raptors. I put it in a different file because there was so many raptors to see. But this is just from last weekend to this week, all the raptors that I found. So this is a peregrine falcon. You can see the striping around the eye, and they are more light colored with the little black on the bottom. You can see it right here on the face. So I got a lot of good pictures of these guys. Hawkwatch got a lot of good counts of these this past week. I actually had, okay, there we go. There was one that I had two of them, but they weren't in focus. All right, peregrine falcons. I've seen a lot of these this week. Quite a few soaring in the sky. Some of these are clear, some of them not so clear. But you can see them, you can see it pretty good. And some of these are really hard to identify, so look at that. I thought that looked I just love it looks so graceful. So we got, yep, he's flying. Okay, I have it to where there's two of them here. I wish these were in focus. These would be the coolest picture ever. They're not really in focus very well. It was really hard to get shots of this, but this is two of them kind of circling together. Oh my lord, he keeps going. And here's another one not in focus. Would have been so cool. This is two of them flying together. So yeah, this would have been really nice to have in focus. But you see, again, it would have been the perfect picture, but doesn't always work out. Okay, guys. Oh, this is a good one here. They want me to put them to bed. That's okay, we're almost done. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I just snapped like a million shots of this peregrine. I just love these. You just don't see them that often, so nice osprey. Yeah, and some of these I can't even tell you for sure. I'm not even 100% sure what this guy is, but he's cool. He was in the bushes. Okay, baby bird. All right, all right. Yeah, this is that guy I saw earlier. I'm not sure if it's a juvenile peregrine or if it's a Merlin. They're just hard to identify at different stages. This guy here, cool looking hawks, a lot of cool ones. This is a Merlin. It might even be the same one. I'm not sure. It definitely could be the same one. Yeah, this one is definitely a Merlin though. I've never gotten really good pictures of a Merlin, so that this year was my first year. I had one far away picture of a Merlin last year. It wasn't any good. This is a red-shouldered hawk. Yeah, this was last weekend. I went to the Everglades and to Dagny Hammock area. I went to Card Sound, kind of in that area. Oh, this is that eagle. These eagles are on the stretch. You can find them right now on the stretch if you go probably. The kestrels, I mean everything. Red shoulder hogs, sharp shin hogs. This is a northern harrier. I've never seen one of these. This was my first time seeing one. I actually got decent pictures here of this northern harrier. These are actually pretty darn good. I was impressed with my skills with this one. I was happy with these. These actually came out pretty good. I don't know how that guy snuck in here. This one, I don't know if this is a Broadwing. I'm not 100% sure. This is a kestrel in flight. Again with this guy, not sure if it's a Merlin or a peregrine juvenile. Can be hard to tell. Not a great picture of it, but yeah, these are hard to get in flight, in focus. A lot of raptors, as you can see. Oops. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, okay, yeah. You can see this is a whole bunch. There was a whole bunch here. These are some turkey vultures, but some of these are peregrines and stuff like that as well. Circling together, an osprey. There's a bunch of different kinds of raptors here. Yep. All right. So that is that. And I just want to play a couple of sounds of buntings to finish it off. I couldn't get my screen stream going, so let's go back. Okay. So let's play the sound for the Indigo Bunting. Okay. Let me get that one open for you guys. Okay, alright, this is what the female or immature looks like. This is the one you're probably going to see if you're going to see any right now. Let me get down to their sounds. Okay, so let's do the Indigo Bunting first. That's the song. This is the call. This is what I heard. I didn't hear the song, I heard the call. Okay, so that's the indigo. Let's do the painted. All right, let's do the painted bunting. Painted bunting. Okay. All right, so this is the male painted bunting. All right, you see those colors? So pretty. Okay, so this is a song. Oops. And this is the call. Yeah, they sound similar. So I did hear those when I found these buntings the other day. So, okay, guys. Well, that is this week's migration update. I hope you guys are finding lots of stuff. I see people posting, so that's awesome. Let everybody know where you're finding the birds you're finding them. If you're in Key West, if you're in Key Largo, Marathon, Big Pine, wherever you're at, just post it. Even if you don't get a picture and you see something cool, just go ahead and say, hey, saw one of these here, so that everybody can kind of be on the lookout for people who are looking for certain birds to find. And just, if you're really looking for those migrants, I mean, now is the best time of year to see the greatest variety of these birds. You're going to continue with heavy migration throughout the month into November, and then we go from there. So, all right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's live, and we'll be back with the help of my birds. And I'll see you next time.